Hello everyone, today we're going to be going over some fragrance terms. So first, we're going to be going over a type of fragrance. So, there are three types of fragrances. There are dupes, designer, and niche. I don't have any niche fragrances because normally niche fragrances are like $200 a minimum. But we can go over dupe and designer. So, a dupe fragrance is going to be a fragrance that is a duplicate to another fragrance. So this is Aromatic Star Anise by Dossier, which Dossier is a dupe company. And this is a dupe of Dior Sauvage, the EDT. And it was only $30. It smells pretty close to it, I won't lie. Yeah. And then Designer, a designer company. Designer companies make cologne and clothes. So Versace makes cologne and clothes. Let's see, another one. Armani makes cologne and clothes and shoes and stuff like that. And Niche, that is a company which all they make is cologne. That is what they were started off making, and that is all that they're gonna make is cologne. And normally the price gap is like, normal designer cologne is gonna be, $110. We'll say that an average price for a 3.4 ounce of a designer cologne is like $110. With niche fragrances, you're gonna get the average for 3.4 ounces like $230 or something. Like Creed Aventus is like $300. I think Roja is another brand or something like that. They're like $250 for a bottle, but that's the different types of colognes. We're going to go on atomizers now, pressurized versus non-pressurized. So here is a normal atomizer. Let's just grab this one. So here's a normal atomizer. Pretty decent atomizer, nothing too crazy. But you'll see with a pressurized atomizer like this one, how you can hear it sounds different, but also sprays a lot farther and a lot longer. Now, what happens is there's pressure built up in it, and as you press down on the atomizer, pressure releases, giving you a better spray. Now, all your Dior Sauvages and a bunch of other colognes will have a pressurized atomizer, but also it's perfectly normal and fine to not have a pressurized atomizer. Now we're going to go into terms with cologne itself. Longevity is how long a cologne lasts. So if in a video I say, oh, this Versace Eros has 9-hour longevity, I'm saying it lasts 9 hours. Scent trail. When you walk past somebody, can they smell you? So when you walk past someone, or when someone's walking behind you, you should be leaving a scent trail of your cologne behind you. So then people behind you and people as you walk past them can smell you. That's the goal with a cologne. And scent bubble. Say I'm sitting down and say I'm in class and there's someone sitting right next to me. And they're, 2 feet away from me. Can they smell me from there? If they're like, this cologne has, a 1 foot scent bubble, that's more gonna be a cologne for like intimate or like date night fragrances, as in, if the other person to smell you is going to be close to you. But if you have a cologne that, you can also say projection instead of scent bubble. But if it, projects 3 feet away and someone, a couple feet away from you can smell you, that's going to be more for like every day. And we have 3 more to go over. We have rack stores, retail, and discount sites. So rack stores are like Ross, Marshalls if you have them in your area, TJ Maxx. So companies, well, I guess I should say stores that get their product from unsold. So, okay, everything in that store is something that like Dillard's couldn't sell, or like I know TJ Maxx probably gets stuff from like Dillard's because they have a bunch of like North Face and stuff. So it's stuff that they couldn't sell, but colognes will also get sold. to rack stores. So, like, well, let's see. I got this at TJ Maxx. I got this at TJ Maxx. I got this at Ross. So you just get a good deal on colognes, really. Retail, which is either you can go to Dillard's or you can go into a fragrance store at a mall and pay retail price, or you can go on their website and you'll pay retail price. And discount sites such as Fragrance Net. I talked about it before, but as colognes get older, they sell or they buy more for a less price and then sell them for slightly above what they paid for. So, like, let's see. Say in a couple years, you'll be able to, instead of having to pay retail $145 for this, you'll be able to pay $100 off a discount site. But they're buying these for, you know, $80, $85 a piece. I don't know what the markups are, but that's just a general outlook. But yeah, I wanted to try something different for this video, so if the video ends up not being good, I probably won't do anymore. But I think it is nice just to get familiar with terms, especially if you're just starting off in fragrances. But I was like into fragrances for probably like 6 months, and I didn't even know what like a niche cologne was. I didn't know what a scent bubble was and stuff. So, I mean, you never know, you know. Granted, I know all this stuff now, and it's trying to educate other people on it, but it's just good to know. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.